I'm Vishalakshi, and today I am at Fastrack Legal Solutions office, and I am with Advocate Govind Bali. So, sir, tell us something about yourself and what inspired you to become a lawyer.
Well, I was always inspired about the idea of justice, maybe having the idea to, change things through law is the easiest way because words are the mightier weapon than any other sword. And the way we fight for the rights which are contemplated to individuals was always an inspiration for me to join law. And about me, it was not my first plan to join law. I always wanted to be an international level horse rider, play Olympics and something, but things have their own way, and now I'm doing pretty well as a lawyer. So yeah.
Okay, great. So, how has legal sphere treated you till now?
How has legal sphere treated me? Yes, as any first generation lawyer feels in the legal sphere in the same way. I mean, I don't think so. I have got some any special characters to be treated differently, and I personally feel that the legal sphere is fair to all in the beginning, but yes, there are certain challenges that you face as a first generation lawyer because we do not have people to come behind us and tell us what to do, how to do things. So you have to take the task on you to learn things. So that is a new thing about the legal domain at large. But in the end, being a first generation lawyer, you realize that you're making your own history and the generations to come would look at you. So you work pretty hard.
What have been your struggles being a first generation lawyer?
Struggles of a first generation lawyer are very simple. You do not have a library, you do not know which court to go, you do not know the basics of law because you never heard terms in law. You do not have a client base because there is nobody who's going to give you a client base as such. Similarly, I feel that more like first generation lawyers, even second, third generation lawyers have a challenge on their heads because they are known for their families' practice at large. So someone who's from a big lawyer's family would always have a sword in his head to perform well. Otherwise, his idea of practice would not be entertained at large. So, as first generation lawyers, the only struggle with us is that we do not have any godfathers in the field. So, when you don't have godfathers, there is nobody to guide you in a tricky situation. So, that is why I suggest everyone that wherever you are interning, whoever you think is a good guy and you are able to learn from them, learn as much as possible because that person would be your angel guardian when you're in practice.
So, that was really nice for the first generation lawyers. So, how did the idea of fast track legal solutions come up in your mind?
To be honest, Tariq Pe Tariq by Sunny Deol actually made me think
Mhm.
that there should be a firm that is working on time bound litigation and is working on a very sophisticated manner of adjudication at large. So what I personally feel is that delay is not only because of the courts, delay is also because of the lawyers because they're asking for a lot of dates. And that incidence is actually in place because in very small cities also and in some large cities also, lawyers are being paid as per the number of hearings they're attending. So that is why it becomes a motive for them to have more litigations come in place. Whereas I personally feel that once a case is at your hand, easy and fast disposal of the case in a time bound manner is a good way. But when I say that, I don't mean that you should haphazardly just end up any case that's around you. Every case needs your attention and needs to be taken care of, but there are certain guidelines which you cannot change. I mean, even if you run a firm which is based on time bound litigation, you cannot change the procedures of the court. So procedures take their own good sweet time.
Very true, sir. So, what are your strengths? Let's talk about your strengths and how have they helped you in this legal sphere?
I really don't know about my strengths. I mean, I know why I think people working with me would know about them more than me, but I think I'm a hard task monster. That's the biggest flaw that I have. Because if something is to be done, it has to be done. I mean, I do not have any excuses for that. I remember I was ill some time back and I was in the hospital. I still had my laptop with me and I was working on a petition. Whereas, um, so I don't know what it is, but at times I think the biggest strength that I have is that I don't give up. I am ready to fall and stand up again. And falling down is the very, ritual of life. Nobody can always keep standing. Everybody who's running the race will fall down. So, what actually matters is that when you fall down, how do you go forward with it? How do you actually fight the battle at large? So, standing up to all your struggles, all your challenges is the biggest strength that one should have. I don't know if I have it or not, but I think I'm working towards having that strength.
So you've already answered a part of my upcoming question, but I would still reiterate it. So how do you handle work stress? And along with that, how do you handle negative feedbacks?
No, you would have stress if you're doing something that you don't want to do. So sitting around files and cases is something that I always want to do and want to do it more than the actual structural things in life. So I don't think I feel stressed about work. Though people working with me might feel stressed about work because they are the ones who are being told to do work more than me because I am the one who's actually already knowing the answers to certain things and they are the ones who are searching for answers. So they might feel stressful that they're not found the right answer as of now. And whereas the negative feedback is concerned, see, life is always going to have two spheres. So every coin has got two sides. Similarly, you cannot always be the best lawyer in the country. You'll never be the only lawyer everybody's going to trust. I've seen very senior lawyers being told by their clients that they don't want you, that we don't want you to be fighting our case anymore and stuff. So see, everyone has got a perspective to it. Good sides and the bad sides all are part and parcel of life. So you need to just go forward with them.
Thank you so much, sir. It was really nice interacting with you, and I hope that this conversation is going to help a lot of people.